Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How's everybody doing today? Well, welcome to another edition of College Football 25 Dynasty Mode, and we are in episode number 196 of Dynasty Mode today. Year 2 with the Yale Bulldogs. And as you can see, the year is going pretty well. Bulldogs are 13-1, ranked number 6 in the nation, and we are in the Rose Bowl. Quarterfinal game of the national playoffs, and we are up against the third-ranked team in the nation. They're 12-1, Notre Dame. So this is going to be an extremely tough game. And the Fighting Irish heavily favored coming in to this one. Hey, Godspeed. Thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well today. As I finish getting set up here tonight's topic is going to be casino etiquette. Casino etiquette. We went to the casino this afternoon. We were there for about 3 hours, and I came out $45 ahead. Bonnie came out over $100 ahead. And in my book, when you go to the casino for 3 hours and you come out ahead, anything, it was a good day. So, it was a good day. But, however, there was a fucktard there. A fucktard. There was a lady there who was playing on one machine, sitting next to Bonnie on her one machine. Then she got up, put a reserve sign on her machine so nobody else could play it. Well, she went to the other side and sat down next to me and played two machines at the same time. Okay? Two machines. She did this for over an hour. So while she played two machines for over an hour, she had a reserve sign in the other machine on the other side of the place, right next to where Bonnie was, so nobody could play that machine. I mean, when you talk about taking the place over, have some fucking respect for the other people who were there that might want to play those fucking machines. This bitch was holding up three fucking machines. Three machines for over an hour. I mean, come on, man. Have some respect for other fucking people. If you're not playing a machine for an hour, you can't, or more. I don't even know how long she was gone. She was gone for quite a while. You can't do that shit, man. Fuck. Have some respect for other people. Not too bad, Godspeed. Not too bad. Thank you for asking. Glad to hear you're doing. Yeah, we were there for 3 hours, and we both came out a little bit ahead. It wasn't a big day like we've been having, but hey, ahead is ahead. But man, that woman, she pissed me off, man. For over an hour, she was holding up three machines, so nobody could play any of those machines. And the reserve sign on the other one, she wasn't even fucking at for over an hour. I said something when she came back. I don't know. She said something back. She put $900 in the machine or what the fuck ever. I don't give a shit. If you're not playing it, let somebody else play it. That's bullshit, man. And there you have my rant for the day. I do have a couple of appearances coming up that just came to fruition over the weekend. June 21st is one. I can't release the details on that one yet. We are still working on the details of that, but there is going to be one on June 21st for sure. We're just figuring out the logistics of it. And another one on August 16th, I believe. And that's going to be the Pins for Pups event in Tampa that we did last year. And that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. That raised a lot of money for it's to benefit an organization called Golden Ears, as in your golden years. This is for dogs, and it's called Golden Ears. And what they do is they take care of elderly dogs who people no longer want. And it's a really cool organization. We know the people that run it well, and we had a fun time there. And I think I may end up well, I don't want to say anything. We're still talking about what's going on there, but at the very minimum, I'm going to be going there on the 16th of August, and I'll be donating a signed copy of Twister Town to the raffle, And there may be more coming with that event, but we're still working out some of the stuff. So those two things came about over the weekend. So that's cool. Things to look forward to on that. All right. Time for some college football. Yale's in the Rose Bowl. That's amazing in itself. Let's take a look inside the numbers. Going up against the third-ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish today, and I got to tell you, my level of confidence coming into this one is low. All right, points per game, 34-22 Notre Dame, so that's not bad. Passing per game, 297 for the Irish, 189 for Yale, although it has gotten better recently. And on the ground, 143 for Yale, 100 for Notre Dame. So those, they kind of wash each other out. So looking at those numbers, I'm saying it's even. Player to watch, Jaquez Blanks, 39 tackles on the year, 21 for loss, 10 sacks. And by the numbers, this is where Notre Dame has the advantage. Overall, the Irish are in 86. The Bulldogs are in 81 offensively. Irish 86, Yale 82. Defensively, Irish 87, Bulldogs 81. That's the biggest discrepancy right there is the defense. So this is going to be an extremely tough game. It's at the Rose Bowl, so we do have an introduction. We are 13-1. They are 12-1. They are number 3. We are number 6. It is the national quarterfinals. These are the games you expect. We're down to the final 8. Who will make it to the final 4? We will find out in just a little while. We are at the Rose Bowl. Very similar to the Yale Bowl, except it's in California. Looks like a beautiful afternoon here in California. Pasadena, California is where we are. There are your Yale Bulldogs. Best season in school history so far. This is the biggest game in school history. And it's going to be a tough one. The Bulldogs and the Irish. 13-1 against 12-1. Number 3 against number 6. This is what the playoffs are all about. And Yale is going to kick off. So we will receive the second half kickoff. That could be very important. 7-mile-an-hour wind is what we're kicking into. And the boot goes 6 yards deep into the end zone. Irish are going to take a knee. This is the first big test for the Bulldogs in the Dynasty, really. It'll be a good measuring stick to see where we are. And we kind of do. We kind of know where we are. But we'll see how it plays out on the field. First down at the 25-yard line for the Irish. Quarterback back to pass, slant pattern, complete over the middle. Oh, big tackle there, number 25. Angeli hit the receiver on the slant route, and he was, looked like, suplexed into the turf at the 42-yard line, so it's a first down for the Irish. One play, one first down. Notre Dame with a first down at the 42. Quick hitter right left side. And, oh, he got around the defender. And he's down to the 33. They're going to mark it at the 30-yard line. Steve Angeli is the quarterback for Notre Dame. He's got 370 yards passing and 7 touchdowns on the season. He's a senior, so apparently their starter is hurt. And he's the backup. Let's see if we can take advantage of that. Calling the play at the line of scrimmage. Irish going with the hurry up. Angeli keeps it himself on a read option. He's dropped for a 4-yard loss. Kobe Garland in the backfield. First big play by the Bulldogs defense this afternoon. Good job, Kobe. 2nd and 14 at the Yale 34 now. Yeah, Angeli doesn't have a lot of numbers. So obviously he's the backup. Looking over the middle. Oh, what a catch in traffic. What a catch in traffic. And he's down to the 9-yard line. Wow. Good concentration by number 2 there. Angeli has 1,700 yards in his career and 21 touchdown passes. So, yeah, he is clearly not the starter. So we may catch a break in that regard, but it's not looking that way right now. Handoff to the right side of center, and he got a couple of yards there. Nate Ritchie with the tackle. 2nd and goal at the Yale 7-yard line. So Angeli is the backup. But the rest of the Irish team is very good. So it's not like he's the backup, but it's not like he sucks. He's the backup for Notre Dame. And the Irish take the lead 6-0. They got down the field pretty easily. Jordan Faison with the catch. Pass was a little bit low, but he had good concentration, made the catch, stepped over the goal line. He had 4 catches for 29 yards in the first round. Not in the first round. They didn't have a first round game. In the last game for the Irish. There's the PAT, and it is good. 6 plays for the Irish, 74 yards. 1:16 seconds. They did it quickly. Notre Dame 7. Yale to receive the kick. Kickoff to the goal line. Right up the right hash mark. Found a seam, and he couldn't get through it. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. That could have been a big, big return. All right, now Yale has to answer. Notre Dame got down the field pretty easily. More easy than I would like. Let's see. Now their defense is very good, so we got to be very smart and very efficient. Dennis Ollie, play action. Passes to the left side. Oh, God. Ty Hardy makes the catch, and he drops it on the hit. Exactly, Godspeed, exactly. Lead that section of booze. Ty Hardy had the ball in his hands, and he couldn't hold on through the contact. So now it's 2nd and 10. We have to play smart, fundamental football. We're going to have a chance here. There's Spencer Strickland, and he gets 9 yards on the right side. Nice hole. Last game he had 76 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Picked up 9 right there, so that's a nice play. 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs. They have to play fundamentally sound football here. No chances. No risks. 3rd and 1. It's a jet sweep. And L.J. Young, he's got a seam and a first down. And he's to the 43-yard line. L.J. Young with the jet sweep on the touch pass. First down, Yale at the 43-yard line. Holly's in the shotgun. Strickland to his left. Strickland takes the handoff. Looks for a hole. Spun away from a tackler. Spun away from another guy. And he picks up 8 yards to the Notre Dame 49. Big run for Strickland. Yale lines up in the pistol. Holly keeps it himself on the read option. He's got some room to the right side of the field. A lot of green. They catch up to him from behind at the 24-yard line. Dennis Holly with a big run. And the Bulldogs have a first down at the Notre Dame 24. Holly's got 378 yards rushing on the season, 6 touchdowns. And he can take off at any time. That was a designed read option, but he can scramble at any time. Holly's in the shotgun. Crockett, Gregory, and Hardy behind him. Ty Hardy takes the handoff left side. He's got a first down to the 12-yard line. So the Yale offense having some success as well. Hardy had 52 yards in the first-round win over Boston College. Now Yale's looking at a first down at the Notre Dame 12. We are at the Rose Bowl National Quarterfinals. L.J. Young in motion. Jet touch pass to the right side. He falls forward. He's got a first down. It's a 2. L.J. Young, he's got 591 yards receiving on the year and 4 touchdowns. And he got to the 2-yard line, so it's first and goal for the Bulldogs at the Irish 2. Pitch, left, Strickland, touchdown! There's a flag on the play. You motherfucker. DeMarcus Perkins, the left guard, guilty of holding. So now it's first and goal at the 12-yard line. That sucks. Yale gets into the end zone and it doesn't count. First and goal at the 12. That could be a backbreaker. Strickland takes the handoff. He's got some blockers. Cuts it back up to the middle of the field. And he's near the 5-yard line. Traore injured for the Irish. Strickland did get to the 5. So it'll be second and goal at the 5-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the opening quarter of the Rose Bowl. National quarterfinals. Strickland. Handoff right of center. Picks up a couple, maybe one. Now it's third and goal at the 4. We really got to get into the end zone here. We had a touchdown called back on the penalty. We got to get in. Third and goal at the 4-yard line. Holly back to pass. Looking left side, and it's knocked away. Fucking bitch. So the Bulldogs are going to have to settle for a field goal. Fuck that, we're going for it. We're going for it. We're going for it. Holly back to pass. Looking to the end zone, and it's knocked away. Damn it. I threw it too soon. He wasn't there yet. Damn it. That's all right. Notre Dame takes over at their own 4-yard line. First and goal at their own 4. Angeli. He's going to run it, pitching it. He's in trouble. He didn't get out of the end zone. Ah, fuck it. I'm challenging it. Why can't I challenge it? Four-yard loss. That's bullshit. That was a fucking safety. That was a safety, man. See, these are the games that shit like that matters. That bad spot. That happens all the time through the games. Games like this that are tough, those fucking yards matter. That was a safety. Now it's 2nd and 14. Can I challenge it now? Nope, I can't challenge it. That's bullshit. 2nd and 14 at the 1-yard line. Notre Dame lining up in their end zone. Angeli is going to hand it off. This time they got it. That's a safety for the Bulldogs defense. Handoff tried to go right side, and he went nowhere. And the defense comes up big. Yale's on the board. They trail 7-2, and they get the ball back. That's why I went for it on 4th down. Worst case scenario is we pin them deep in their own territory. All right. Kickoff brought back to the 37-yard line, so the Bulldogs not bad field position. First down at their own 37-yard line. I don't think we're going deep on this team, but it's not bad to take a look. Oh, Holly's in trouble. Got away from the first guy, couldn't get away from the second guy. It's a 7-yard loss. And now it's 2nd and 17 back at the 30-yard line. Big rush by the Irish there. Holly back to pass. Looking right side. He's got L.J. Young down the right sideline. He doesn't have the speed, but he got down to the 23-yard line. Notre Dame is much faster than we are in every aspect and every position on the field. They're going to run us down from behind more often than not. But right there, 47-yard gain. Dennis Holly to L.J. Young down the right sideline, and they didn't catch up to him until he was at the 23. So the Bulldogs are on the move. Holly's 3 of 6 for 70 yards now. First down, Yale at the Notre Dame 23. Strickland on the handoff. Big hole up the middle, gets 5 yards to the 18, and there's Strickland's first injury report of the day. That didn't take long. 2nd and 5 at the Irish 18. This place is loud. The Rose Bowl. Right side, and it's knocked away. Looking for L.J. Young across the middle. Jalen Sneed got a hand in there to knock the pass away. Nice play. Now it's 3rd and 5. We'll take the field goal this time if we have to. 3rd and 5. Holly with an empty backfield. Over the middle, complete. C.J. Peaks with the catch. And he's to the 9-yard line. First down, Bulldogs at the Irish 9. This is the loudest crowd Yale has played in front of. No question. Holly keeps it. Read option. He's inside the 5. Down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal at the 2. Under 3 minutes to play in the first half here at the Rose Bowl. National quarterfinals. 2nd and goal. Gregory takes the handoff. Touchdown, Yale! Jackson Gregory, the fullback. The up man takes the handoff, finds the hole, and the Bulldogs have their first lead of the afternoon. It's 8-7. Jackson Gregory, the senior fullback, could be his final game as a Bulldog. He's on the score sheet. Takes the handoff as the up man. One more look at it. Somebody hit him at the 1, but he had too much momentum. He was getting in. All right, so here comes Terrell Free for the PAT. He's a freshman kicker. And the PAT is good. Yale's up by 2. 7 plays on the scoring drive. 63 yards. And 2 minutes and 9 seconds come off the clock. Very good drive after the safety. And Yale's got a 9-7 lead with 2:47 to go in the half. Indeed, Godspeed. Indeed, I can feel a little bit of momentum swinging. Sellout crowd here at the Rose Bowl. I think this place holds over 100,000. Kickoff to the back of the end zone. Irish take a knee, and they'll start the drive at the 25-yard line. This place is alive. 13-1 Yale, 12-1 Notre Dame. Battling to see who will go to the Final Four. And there's a run to the left side of center. And Taj Coles with the tackle. Looked like it was no gain, but they're going to mark the ball. They're going to give him 1 yard. So it'll be 2nd and 9 at the 26. Yale's defense was lit up on the first drive, but since then, they've been pretty good. And Jelly back to pass. Pressure down the left side. Ah, fuck. It's complete. And he's going to take it to the house. God damn it. Well, that lead didn't last very long. Sit down. Jaden Greathouse with the catch. Angeli was under pressure. Defender there went for the pick and he missed, and that's what happens. You cannot take those risks against a team of this caliber because shit like that happens. If you're unsuccessful, you lose. And that's exactly what happened there. He went for the pick. I don't know why. The ball was in front of him, so was the receiver. Angeli, under pressure, delivered a strike. Got to give him credit. And the PAT is good. Irish regain the lead. It's 14-9. 2 plays on the drive, 75 yards in 23 seconds. That is not the shit you want to see. So we're down to 2:24 to go in the half. Notre Dame 14, Yale 9. Kickoff 2 yards deep to the end zone. We're taking it out, looking for a seam. We're not going to find one. Oh, he broke away from a tackler, and he got to the 22-yard line. First and 10 at the 22-yard line. Holly back to pass. Looking left side. Complete short gain, 3 yards to C.J. Peaks. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. I don't know if we're going to get this play off. Nope. So 2 minutes left in the first half. 14-9 Notre Dame. Holly with an empty backfield. 2nd and 7 at the 25. Holly back to pass. Looking right side. Got a man at C.J. Peaks, and the pass was knocked away. Nice diving deflection there by Jaden Mickey. Yes, credit where credit is due. And now it's 3rd down and 7. Holly back to pass. Looking over the middle. He's got a man open. It's complete. I think it's Sahara. It is. Barry Sahara with the catch on the post pattern over the middle. And it's a first line. Holly 6 of 11 for 104 yards. Nice pass, nice route. Clock continues to move, 1:32 to go in the half. Holly back to pass. Looking over the middle. And it's knocked away. That was a very dangerous pass. Got away with it though. Ollie back to pass. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. He had Foreman coming across the middle and he was open. Damn it. And he got hit and the pass falls incomplete. That hurts because he was open. 3rd down and 10. Holly. Looking left. Fucking knocked away. God damn it. Got a punt. Got a punt. Punt is inside the 20-yard line to the 20. He's not going to fair catch it. He's going to try and return it. And he got 11 yards on the return to the 31. So we got 1:06 to play. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Notre Dame's up 14-9. Bulldogs get the second half kickoff. That is important. Angeli back to pass. Left side. Dropped by number 19. Right in his hands. I don't know if the defender reached in and knocked that ball away. Let's take a look. He did. Number 27 stuck his hand in there and knocked the ball right out of his hands. Right out of his grasp. Nice job by the defender there. 2nd and 10. Angeli back to pass again. Right side. Overshot his man. It'll be 3rd and 10. Angeli's a senior out of New Jersey. He's the backup for Notre Dame, in for the injured starting quarterback. He's not doing bad, though. 3rd and 10. Under a minute to play in the half. Angeli back to pass. Pressured. And he threw it away when he got hit. He got hit as he let go. Enough presence of mind to heave it out of bounds. And it'll bring up 4th and 10 at the 31. So he saved a couple of yards by throwing it away. 55 seconds left. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts. Irish punt. The 28-yard line. Here's L.J. Young. He's dropped immediately. They're going to mark it at the 29. Yale actually has more offensive yards so far, but we're trailing 14-9. 48 seconds left in the half. This is a big drive here because we get the ball in the second half. Holly back to pass. Guns it over the middle. Oh, come on, dude. Barry Sahara had it in his hands. He did get hit by 2 guys, maybe even 3. And he did not hold on to the ball. Yeah, he got hit by 3 guys. I don't care. Hold on to that fucking ball, man. Damn it. Ollie back to pass. Looking right side. There it is. C.J. Peaks with the catch, and it's a first down at the Notre Dame 47-yard line. 3 catches today for Peaks. 36 yards. 38 seconds left in the half. Ollie back to pass. Oh, God. Screen pass, and they were in on him immediately. Tyson Ford with the pressure and the hit. Now it's 2nd down and 10. Ollie back to pass. Got a man open. Complete. And he's still on his feet. It's C.J. Peaks again. He's inside the 5 to the 2-yard line. Call timeout. What a big gain. 45-yard gain. Maybe 46. And he's all the way down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal at the Notre Dame 2. 28 seconds to go. Yale has 2 timeouts. Gregory up man again, takes it, and they're going to say he didn't get in. That's a bunch of bullshit right there. He got in. They're going to mark it inside the 1-yard line. That's bullshit. 23 seconds to go. Yale's got 1 timeout. They marked the ball halfway between the 1-yard line and the goal line. Again, Gregory. Touchdown, Yale! They regain the lead. Jackson Gregory gets another shot, and this time they will not stop him. Bulldogs lead 15-14. 21 seconds left in the half. Oh, that was Greg Crockett. I'm sorry. Not Jackson Gregory. I always get the 2 names combined. Confused. All right, 21 seconds left in the half. Yale has the lead, and don't forget they get the second half kickoff. Terrell Free with the PAT, the true freshman, nails it. And we're down to 21 seconds in the first half. Yale 16, Notre Dame 14. 6 plays on the scoring drive, 70 yards in 31 seconds. So Yale showing they can score pretty quickly as well. Now we just got to keep them off the board for the final 20 seconds of the half. Kickoff 3 yards deep into the end zone. Irish are going to take it out. That's what I was hoping for. And that kills a couple of seconds, so down to 19 seconds. Notre Dame's got the ball at the 19-yard line. All 3 timeouts. Angeli's going to hand it off, and he's dropped immediately by Bubba Van Claiborne. That's his first tackle of the day. It's a tackle for loss. They're going to call it no gain on the play. And that's going to do it for the first half here at the Rose Bowl. National quarterfinals game is halfway done. Yale holding a 16-14 lead at the break. Bulldogs have more yardage than the Irish. We're holding our own, and we get the second half kickoff. Hey, gamer. Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. And the winner of this game moves on to the Final Four in the national playoffs. Didn't start out good. Yale gave up a very quick touchdown on the first drive of the game, but we've rebounded. Now hold a 16-14 lead. Appreciate you hitting that like button, gamer. All right, here's CJ peeks at the 1-yard line to start the second half. He gets up to the 15. That's where the Bulldogs are going to start the first drive of the second half. And we got to be careful here. Fundamentally smart football. Holly back to pass. Taking a shot down the left side. Man coverage, and it's knocked away. Number 29, Christian Gray, the junior corner out of Missouri, got a hand up there to knock it away. Yale trying to catch the Irish by surprise with the first play of the second half. Here's Spencer Strickland. Cuts it back to the middle, still on his feet. And he took several big hits there. And he's to the 5-yard line. He's hurt, but he's got to stay in. We need you, Spencer. We need you, brother. 3rd and 5. Empty backfield for Dennis Hawley. True freshman. Scramble. Damn it. Nobody was open. Hawley decided to scramble, but Boubacar Traore was in his face, and he was not going to let that happen. Now it's 4th down. Son of a bitch. So we couldn't take advantage of it. Now we're going to have to punt. Couldn't take advantage of the second half kickoff. There's the boot to the other side of the 50, and he calls for a fair catch. So Notre Dame, good field position at their 49-yard line. Notre Dame has 8 deflections on the afternoon. Angeli, the backup quarterback, hands it off right side. He's got some room, and he's got a first down. Bubba Van Claiborne finally brings him down, and he hurt his wrist on the tackle. Notre Dame has a first down at the Yale 49-yard line. Hang on a second, I have to switch my controller. Seems like I'm doing this every game now. Irish with a first down at the Yale 34-yard line. Handoff left to center. He doesn't go anywhere. Big tackle. Bubba Van Claiborne, you're coming in, brother. Everybody's playing. Stephen Harper with the tackle on that play. Everybody's playing. This is the playoffs, man. If you're breathing, you're playing. 2nd and 11 at the 35. Angeli's going to hand it off again. Left side of center, and again brought down after a short gain. Love is going to get 2 on the carry to the 32-yard line, so it's 3rd and 8 now. This is the final 8. Winner goes on to the Final Four. No injury report here. If you're breathing, you're playing. Angeli over the middle, and he threw it low, and the receiver couldn't get to it. That'll bring up 4th down. 49-yard field goal attempt coming up for Yale now. 49-yard attempt to take the lead. Pressured. There's a flag, but the kick is good, so they'll take the kick. So it doesn't matter, but it's roughing the kicker. Penalty is... Oh, wait, are they going to get a first down out of it? Fuck. Of course, why didn't I know that? Why did I not think that? Damn it. So they get a first down at the 17-yard line now. Why am I thinking they're going to take the field goal when they got a first down? Idiotic, man. Kevin Lefotu with the tackle there, and now it's 2nd and 10 at the 18. So we keep Notre Dame off the board temporarily with a roughing the kicker penalty. That's not necessarily a good thing. Love with the carry to the left of center. He gets a few. It's 3rd and 6 at the 13. Come on, we got to hold tough. Hold them to another field goal. Angeli with an empty backfield. Back to pass. He's going to scramble. He's sacked. Bubba Van Claiborne with the sack back at the 21-yard line, and that's why we didn't take him out. 6-yard loss back at the 21, so now it's 4th and 13. And now the Irish are going to have to attempt another field goal. We'll see if we can do it this time without hitting their kicker. Bubba Van Claiborne with a huge sack. All right, so this field goal is going to be much closer. It's going to be a 38-yard attempt. Let's not hit the kicker this time, fellas. And there's the boot. It's good, no flag. So the kick is good, and it counts. So the Irish regain the lead. Back and forth game here. It's now 16-14. Or 17-15. I don't know what the fucking score is. We'll find out in a second when it comes on the screen. 17-16. 7 plays on the drive, 30 yards, 1 minute, 29 seconds. Those are numbers after the penalty. And it's a 17-16 game with 2:21 to go in the 3rd quarter. Yale returns the kick up the middle of the field. They get to the 22-yard line. .217 to go. We didn't think we had a chance coming into this game, but we are hanging tough. Yale trails by 1. Here's Strickland heading to the outside. He's got a blocker and a first down. Used his blocker to perfection there. Strickland's up to 50 yards. He's hurt. He's playing on 1 foot. And it's a first down to the 37-yard line. Used his blocker nicely there for some extra yardage. First down at the Yale 37. Bulldogs line up in the pistol. Holly's going to keep it himself in the read option. He's got a lot of room. And a first down at the 49-yard line. He's got 31 yards rushing this afternoon. Long of 25. First down, Yale at their 49. Holly back to pass. Taking a shot down the right side. And it's complete! Scooter Page with his first catch of the afternoon. And he's knocked out of bounds hard at the 13-yard line, but he holds on for a 38-yard gain. First catch for Scooter. And he made it count. And look at that hit. Give him credit, man. He's got a family to think about. Yes, I stole that line. First down, Yale at the Notre Dame 13. Dennis Holly keeps it himself on the read option. He didn't go anywhere. Burnham got hurt for Notre Dame. And Holly didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. So it's a 2-yard loss. Jalen Sneed on the tackle. And it is 2nd and 12 at the Yale 15. Holly back to pass. He's going to try and scramble. He's in trouble. Fuck. Nobody was open. He had to do something, and now he's hurt. That's not good. He's our whole offense. Fuck. 3rd and 17 at the 20. Holly back to pass. Looking left side. Fuck. Foreman was open. He had a step on his corner, but right there I didn't see the safety coming over. That hurts, so we're going to have to try a field goal. 37-yard attempt into a 7-mile-an-hour wind. Terrell Free, the true freshman, nails it through. 3 for Yale. They regain the lead. Woo! We got a back and forth attraction here this afternoon at the Rose Bowl. Yale Bulldogs regain the lead. It's 19-17. Late in the third quarter, winner advances to the Final Four. 6 plays on the drive, 58 yards, 2 minutes and 2 seconds off the clock. We're down to 19 ticks left in the third quarter. Here at the Rose Bowl, it's 19-17 Yale. We need a defensive stand here. Kickoff 5 yards deep into the end zone. Irish, they're going to take it out. Right up the middle of the field, and he gets to the 20 before he's dropped. Irish average 100 yards rushing per game. They've been held to 11 this afternoon by the Bulldogs defense. Angeli back to pass, quick hitter, RPO, left side, complete. 6-yard gain. He was dropped pretty quickly. Good tackle there. Dennis Holly, 9 of 21 on the day for 211 yards. Angeli, 6 of 10 for 156. 2 touchdowns. Holly's completion percentage is lower than you would want, especially in a game like this. 2nd and 4 for the Irish. Angeli back to pass. He threw it at the receiver's feet. Incomplete. That's going to do it. 3 in the books here at the Rose Bowl. Yale clinging to a 19-17 lead over the Irish. Third and 4 at the Notre Dame 26-yard line. Angeli in the shotgun. Dropping back to pass. Got some time. Over the middle. It's complete at midfield. And he had 2 receivers, 2 defenders draped all over him, and he held on. First down, Notre Dame at the 50. We are now in the fourth quarter. Irish trail by 2. Flag on the play. Handoff right up the middle. Picks up about 8 yards. Let's see what the penalty is. Penalty came down immediately. Joshua Townsend, they took the penalty. Wow, it would have been 2nd and 1, but they took the penalty, and it said it's going to be first down and 5 at the Yale 45-yard line. Clock continues to move. We're in the fourth quarter. Handoff right side, and he doesn't get anywhere. 2-yard loss. Jacques Blanks on the tackle. That makes it 2nd down and 10. I'm sorry, 2nd and 7 at the Yale 47. Angeli's going to hand it off left side, and he runs right into number 92. Cade Bloom, sophomore defensive tackle out of Michigan. Love ran right into his hands. It's now 3rd and 7. Bloom is a big dude. You're not going to run into his arms and get away. Angeli back to pass over the middle. It's intercepted. Taj Coles with the interception for the Bulldogs. That's a huge play. That's the one the defense needed to come up with. And the Bulldogs will take over at their own 44-yard line with 4:10 to play. Taj Coles with the pick. And Yale gets the ball back with a 2-point lead and just over 4 minutes to play here in the Rose Bowl. That was huge. Huge, I say. All right, we're in clock mode. Straight up clock mode here. Holly keeps it himself on the read option. Well, that's not a good start. Keeps it himself, and he's dropped for a 4-yard loss. So it's 2nd and 14. He is hurt. He's really hurt. Oh God, he can't do anything anymore. But there is no next week. If we lose, he's got to stay in the game. We're not going to try another slip screen because that last one, they were in on me immediately. The Bulldogs are definitely banged up. But if you're breathing, you're playing. Strickland, one of the banged up guys, right side of center. He didn't get much, 5 yards. Not a bad carry. That makes it 3rd down and 9 at the Yale 44-yard line. Strickland's hurt. Holly's hurt. Thank you, Godspeed. Now let's see if we can parlay that into a victory. 3rd down and 9. Strickland with a draw play. He's got some room. Oh, fuck, that hole closed. Damn, that hole closed quickly. He had a 1st down in his sights. Instead, it's 4th and 7. That shit closed fast. God damn it. Well. The defense is going to have to make another stand. Punt to the 10-yard line. And it's returned to the 23. So we got 2:25 to go. Yale's up by 2. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Hey, Warrior, just in time for a fantastic finish. Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight. This is the Rose Bowl, national quarterfinals. Yale clinging to a 2-point lead against the Fighting Irish. Angeli back to pass. Over the middle, it's dropped. Number 2. Wow. He had a lot of yards after catch coming. Angeli had good protection, and he just dropped it. That's not good for them. 2nd and 10 at the 23. We need the defense to pull out another big stop. Angeli back to pass, looking left. Threw it wide of his receiver. Number 5 didn't have a chance at catching it. Angeli with a bad pass. Now it's 3rd and 10. Come on, defense. Angeli in the shotgun, 100,000 plus on their feet here at the Rose Bowl. Angeli dropping back to pass. Right side complete. And he got the 1st down. Fuck. He's not brought down until he hits the 42-yard line. That's Love out of the backfield with the catch. 19-yard pickup for the Fighting Irish, and they have a 1st down at the 42. He went out of bounds. No, he did not, so the clock did not stop. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Angeli back to pass again. Pressured. And he's hit, and the pass falls incomplete. All right, we're down to the 2-minute warning. It'll be 2nd down and 10. We're going cover 2. We know they're passing. Right now, anyway. Angeli back to pass. Pressured. Hit. And sacked at the 30-yard line. 2nd sack of the day for the Bulldogs. Taj Coles, I believe, is the man that got him. Hey, Chris. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you back. Hope you're doing well today. Happy birthday. Josh Coles did indeed get the sack. That's a huge play. It's 3rd and 20. 3rd and 20. All the way back at the Notre Dame 32-yard line. Clock continues to move. Irish not calling timeout. Angeli back to pass. Looking left side. Makes the catch. He's out of bounds, but way short of the 1st down. So the Irish are going to go for it. This is the ball game right here for them. 4th and 15 at their 37-yard line. Oh, we just need a stand. We need one defensive play stand. Angeli with an empty backfield. 4th and 15 for the Irish. Angeli back to pass over the middle. Fucking complete, God damn it. Over the middle, he's got a lot of room. And he's finally brought down at the 6-yard line. Son of a fucking bitch. God damn it. Fuck. 1st and goal at the 6. Clock continues to move. We're going to have to start calling timeouts. Angeli back to pass. Pressured. And he's sacked. Good deal. We're calling timeout. Second and goal at the 21-yard line. Huge loss. We don't really want to call a timeout, but we have to because they're still in field goal range. We need to save some clock in case they get a field goal. You like that, Warrior? Here's a handoff. No, play action. And he's hit, but he got rid of the ball and it falls incomplete. Angeli barely got rid of the ball. You like that, Warrior? All right, third and goal at the 21. Covers 6, Willie. Willie, 2 paws. Come on now. Let's hold him to a field goal. Keeps it himself. Angeli's hit a couple times and dropped it. We're calling timeout. Stop that clock. All right, so now should we stop the clock and try and freeze him? I don't think that works. Fuck that. We need the timeout. We only have 1 left, so. Notre Dame. 39-yard field goal attempt to take the lead. And it's inside the right upright. It is good. The Irish take the lead late here in the Rose Bowl. It's 20-19. Yeah, I had to, Warrior. I had to. Raging like me. Yeah, that's what I do. Man, it's 4th and 15. 4th and 15 and we can't fucking stop him. We leave a guy wide open like that. Yeah, that pisses me off. 10 plays, 55 yards, a minute 25 seconds off the clock. The Irish have a 20-19 lead with 1:06 to play. Yale has 1 timeout. Here comes the kickoff. It's one of those Roy Firestone fantastic finishes here. CJ Peaks on the return. He gets to the 21-yard line. Not a lot of options here for the Bulldogs. We got to pass. We got 1 timeout. All we need is a field goal. We don't need a touchdown. Holly back to pass. Looking left side. He's looking long. He's looking for CJ Peaks. He makes the catch and he's out of bounds and he dropped the ball. He dropped it. He made the catch, went out of bounds, and then he dropped the ball. That's a completion. I don't have a timeout to fuck with, though. So I can't challenge it. If I lose the timeout. Damn it, that sucks. Holly back to pass. No surprise there. He's hit, and the pass ball's incomplete. Trey Orr with the hit and the pressure. Verticals. My guys don't have that type of speed, though. Oh, okay, I got you. Third and 10. Holly back to pass. Fucking bitch. None of my guys, I don't have the speed to match Notre Dame. That's the problem. Fucking whore. I had the receiver open on the cross. And he had the first down. But I had to wait for him. Fucking bitch. I had to wait for him to clear that second linebacker. I had to wait for him to clear that second linebacker. I had to. Fucking douche. He was open. He had a step, but I had to wait so long for him to clear that second linebacker. We can't hold them off for very long. They're too good. Winning streak comes to an end. Yale's Cinderella season comes to an abrupt halt. 20-19 to the hands of the third-ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Fucking bitch. 4th and 15. We had the game and I couldn't fucking stop them. Thanks, Warrior. 4th and 15. I couldn't stop them. 4th and 15, they get 40. That was the game right there. Yale left it all on the field. They gave it all they had. It just was not enough. Fucking whore. Let's take a look at the statistics. Total offense, Yale had 303, Notre Dame 243. Our defense did a pretty good job against them, except for that 4th and 15 play. There was only one turnover in the game. It was Notre Dame committing it. It was an interception, and that was late in the 4th quarter. We thought that was going to clinch us a victory. We followed it with a 3 and out, and that was not what we were looking for. We figured after that interception, we'd clear out the clock. We'd chew up the rest of the clock, and we could walk away with a 2-point win. Notre Dame said, I don't think so, Steve. Tim, whatever the hell his name is. Dennis Ollie, the true freshman, 9 of 25, 211 yards. So his completion percentage sucked, but when he did complete them, he got some yards. On the ground, Spencer Strickland, 9 carries, 56 yards, in what turns out to be his final game as a Yale Bulldog. Dennis Ollie, 8 carries, 20 yards. Jackson Gregory, 2 carries, 3 yards, and a touchdown. Greg Crockett, 1 carry for 1 yard. It was a touchdown. And Ty Hardy only had 1 carry today, the sophomore out of New Hampshire. He picked up 12 yards. In the air, L.J. Peaks had a fantastic game. L.J. Young, 4 catches for 115 yards. He dropped one, and that was a big one on the final drive of the game. That was a huge chunk of yards that he dropped. C.J. Peaks, good game, 3 catches, 36 yards. They were all important. Scooter Page only had 1 catch. It was an important one. 1 catch for 38 yards. Maverick Bentley, 1 catch for 22 yards. Ty Hardy dropped the only time he was targeted, as did Spencer Strickland. So here's a look at your scoring summary. It was a back-and-forth affair. Yale got on the board early. Minute 17 in. 7-yard touchdown pass from Steve Angeli. And they marched right down the field. So they led 7-0 after 1 quarter. Yale got a safety 4 seconds into the 2nd quarter, so the Bulldogs were on the board. They followed that up with a Jackson Gregory 2-yard touchdown run with 2:46 left in the half, and Yale took the first lead of the ballgame. Notre Dame didn't let it stand very long, though, 23 seconds to be exact. Steve Angeli hit Jaden Greathouse for a 74-yard touchdown, and Notre Dame regained the lead. Yale pulled closer at the break. 20 seconds left in the first half. Greg Crockett ran it in from a yard out. And at the break, it was 16-14 Yale. They didn't pull close. They took the lead. 16-14 at the break. Notre Dame took a 1-point lead with 2:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. On a Zach Yoakum 37-yard field goal, Yale regained the lead. 2 minutes and 2 seconds later with 18 seconds left in the 3rd quarter on a 37-yard field goal by Terrell Free. It was 19-17 Yale going into the 4th quarter, and Zach Yoakum drilled a 38-yarder with 1:05 to play that proved to be the game winner. Notre Dame 20, Yale 19. So the Bulldogs finished the season 13-2. They make the final 8. Nothing to be ashamed of. Notre Dame ranked number 3 in the nation. They escape to improve to 13-1, and they move on to the Final 4. That sucks, man. We had them 4th and 15. Fuck. 1 play, and we could have run out the clock. 4th and 15. They got 40. I'm really surprised that we held up that good. I mean, they're faster. I mean, our team is just not good. We don't match up to them. I'm surprised we did that. So that sucks ass. All right, let's take a look at the job offers. We'll see who won the national championship. We already saw these. We'll see who wins the national championship. I'm not going to do the off-season stuff on camera, but we'll at least see who wins the national championship. Damn, that hurts. That hurts, man. Bubba Van Claiborne, Defensive Player of the Week. Who gives a shit? We lost. Nobody cares. All right. So let's see. I don't think we lost anybody. We did. Yep, so we lose the game and our defensive coordinator bolts. You bastard. All right. Let's see. Hire staff, no. Defensive coordinator. We got 3 options for defensive coordinators. This guy's a free agent. He has 2 schools interested in him. He said Princeton and Brown, they both did not have good years. Yeah, he's a D. He's a C. And he's an F. Oh, good. All right, so we'll... Jeff Banowitz. See if he wants to come to Yale. All right, we did that. Let's take a look at the bracket, see what happened in the second round in the quarterfinals. Oh, we can move this thing, huh? What is this? You can look at the box scores, but you cannot watch the games. Can you? No, you can't move it forward. You can only move it through games that have been played already. Yeah, so all you can see is the box score and the player stats. I was hoping that maybe in an update they changed that, but no. All right, so in the quarterfinals, let's see. 5th seeded Penn State knocked off 4th seed Oregon, 35-19 in the Cotton Bowl. So the Ducks go home 11-3. Penn State improves to 14-1. In the Sugar Bowl, number 1 Georgia pounded 8th seeded Pittsburgh, 44-21. Panthers go home 12-3. Georgia advances 14-0. The heartbreaker that you just saw at the Rose Bowl. Number 3 Notre Dame pulls out a win late over number 6 Yale, 20-19. Bulldogs go home 13-2. Notre Dame advances 13-1. In the Orange Bowl, good game. Number 2 Kansas State holds on for a 20-17 win over number 7 Michigan. The Wolverines go home 11-3, and the Wildcats move on. They are 13-1. So here are the next round semifinal matchups. Fiesta Bowl, Penn State 14-1 against number 1 Georgia 14-0. And in the Peach Bowl, number 3 Notre Dame 13-1 battles number 2 Kansas State 13-1. All right, so we don't have anything going on here, no coach updates or anything. So let's see who wins the national championship. And we got a commitment. 4-star halfback Matthew Spitzer from New Palestine, Indiana, has decided to come to Yale. He liked what he saw against Notre Dame. Thank you, son. He liked what he saw against the Irish. Very good. All right, so let's see. Did we hire staff? Banowitz took the job. All right. So he is our new defensive coordinator. He's got a pipeline to South Florida. That should help us. All right, very good. The other guy stayed. Let's take a look at the bracket, see what happened. In the semifinals, in the Fiesta Bowl, wow, look at this. Number 5 Penn State pounded number 1 Georgia. Undefeated Georgia, the only undefeated team in the tournament. 59-24, Penn State rocked them. And in the Peach Bowl, Notre Dame lost to Kansas State 20-10. So the Irish go home 13-2. Kansas State moves on to the national championship game. They're 14-1. Georgia goes home 14-1. Penn State advances at 15-1. So your national championship game is number 2 Kansas State 14-1, taking on number 5 Penn State 15-1. After what Penn State did to Georgia, I got to say they got to be the heavy favorites coming into that game. It would have been nice if Notre Dame won the national championship, and then we could say we lost to the national champs. But all right, let's move it and see who wins. Damn, man, we were so close. One play away, and we would have knocked off Notre Dame. And there it is. There's your national championship in overtime. Kansas State wins the national championship 46-38 over Penn State. All right, we don't have any staff moves to worry about. Everybody's intact. So there, we'll take a look at the bracket here. Yale got a first-round bye. Oh, that's not true. We had to play a first-round game. And we played Boston College and beat them 28-0 to advance to the second round, where we lost a heartbreaker to Yale, to Notre Dame, 20-19 in the Rose Bowl. Man, we're so close. Then Notre Dame lost, and Kansas State outlasts Penn State 46-38. They are your 2025 national champions. Congratulations to the Kansas State Wildcats. That hurts, man. That hurts. We were so close. So close. All right. All right. I'm not going to bore you with the off-season stuff. I'll do that off camera. We got another commitment. 3-star left guard Kwabena Dojby out of San Antonio, Texas, commits to the Bulldogs. All right. Let's see. We'll do some of this stuff. Players leaving. Let's see who's leaving. We'll do some of it. There's nobody to talk into staying. Everybody's graduating. He's projected to go pro, but look at everybody that's graduating. Some of our key guys are backup quarterback David DePaul, starting halfback Spencer Strickland, starting corner Noah Collins, starting linebacker Stefan Harper, Terrell Pace, starting corner, Bubba Van Claiborne, starting middle linebacker, Taj Cole, starting linebacker, Jackson Gregory, Jaquez Blanks, all of our best guys. Javion Foreman. Ugh. So none of them are going to stay because they're all graduating, so that kind of sucks. So the difficulty level stays the same because we didn't win the national championship, so we're not going to advance it up. And transfer portal, yeah, draft results. Let's look at the draft results before we go. One guy went, DeMarcus Perkins, the right guard out of Boise, Idaho, went in the 4th round. He's an 88 overall. He went in the 4th round. Nobody else did. All right. I'll do the transfer portal in the off-season recruiting after the, I'll do that off camera. I'll do that later on tonight. So tomorrow night at 5 o'clock is the next scheduled live stream, and it will be game 1 of the 2026 season as Yale tries to improve over a quarterfinal appearance in the national playoffs. And we want better than that. But we did pretty good recruiting. So we'll have to see how that transpires. But what a heartbreaking loss, man. Definitely a heartbreaking loss, 20-19. All right. So if you saw anything you liked or were entertained in any way, make sure you hit that like button. Smash that thumbs up button down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to take care of that. Don't forget to do that, because don't forget I'm giving away a free copy of College Football 26 when it comes out in not too long, a month. July 11th, I'll be giving away a copy of College Football 26. What you have to do to be eligible is subscribe to the channel and be active. That's it. All you have to do is be active on the channel. So watch videos, comment on videos, take part in polls and comments and posts, and join the live streams and join the live chat. That's all you got to do. July 11th, I'm going to take everybody who's active, throw the names in a hat, pick one random winner for a free copy of College Football 26. So make sure you have your subscribe done and your notifications. Hit the bell icon, turn on all of your notifications. You'll want to do that so you don't miss out on anything. Thank you, Godspeed, for joining. Have a good night yourself. Thank you, Warrior, for joining. Thank you, Christopher, for joining. Happy birthday. Thank you, Gamer, for stopping in. And thank you, everyone else who stopped in along the way. I appreciate all you guys. Have a great night. I hope you had fun. We almost did it. We almost pulled it off. One play did us in. 4th and 15, and we couldn't stop them. We would have had the game if we had stopped them on that one play. We could have given up 14 yards and still had success. But that's all right. The team will get a little bit better next year with some of the 4- and 5-star recruits we're bringing in. Not going to be drastic change, but there will be improvement. So next year shows a lot of promise for the Yale Bulldogs. We'll get through the next season. I don't know how many more seasons we're going to get through before College Football 26 comes out, but we'll definitely get through the next season. So that'll be season 3 with Yale. All right, thank you for joining. Have a great night. Have a good day tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock for the first game of next season, the 2026 season. It'll be season 3 with the Yale Bulldogs. It will be the season opener at 5 o'clock tomorrow night. So thank you for joining. Hope you had fun. Have a great night. I'll see you at 5. Go Yale.